Now what is this video all about? Well, this is underneath the house, and because it's so high and wide open, I thought I'd do some preventative maintenance type things down here, and I just got done tightening up these earthquake straps and stuff. They were all loose, and if you want to see that, I made a video of that, but that's not what this one's about. This one is about these right here. These are foundation bolts. Okay, and because, like I say, because I can move around in here, I'm gonna check all the ones that are close enough where I don't have to get down on my hands and knees on my belly and all that kind of stuff. And they're stuck on the outside of here, and if these are loose, I'm gonna tighten them up. That might prevent the wall from sliding around, depending how loose they are, from having the stucco possibly crack with these things moving. You know, it would just get everything down nice and tight. If there's heavy winds, if there's an earthquake, who knows, anything like that. You know, these are meant to be down and nice and tight. Okay, so I'm going to check these on this wall right now. I've got my crescent wrench, and I'm just using a medium heavy duty one, and I'm gonna go ahead and check these. Look at that. It's almost like they weren't tight at all. And when they installed these pony walls, when this house is over 19 years old, when they initially installed these and got everything straight, I'm sure they clamped these down and tightened them down. But see, they shouldn't be loose. And it's easy enough for me to get down here. If my house, if there was only 2 feet of clearance to crawl and stuff, I'd be less likely to want to do this, you know. These really should not be loose. What? I might as well get these. Check these over here. This one just happens to be kind of underneath a 2x6, and you know, when they initially install these, they just put them in where they, you know, they're where they think they should go. There's a code on how far apart maximum you can go, and you know, most guys think about it on how the framing's going to work and all that, but every once in a while you get a stud on layout that fits right around where a bolt is, and that's what was happening. Let's get this one here. See, there's one right there. What most guys do is they'll just take their skill saw and they'll run a V up there. They'll cut it up and cut it up like that, so they still have enough room. Instead of notching it, you know, they'll cut it that way and that way with a skill saw, rather than try to notch it with a sawzall and all that kind of stuff and try to have a nice little square cut. You know, that's how they do it. They V-cut it like that. And that's okay. That's how they do it. And so, see, now this wall here has been shot down. See? a different way. You've got pins, and you shoot them down with a nail gun. And I was looking on the plans, and I saw where it said to shoot it down. So in some areas, you know, these are interior walls. These are just little pony walls that go up to the floor, you know, that hold the floor. And apparently that was okay to shoot down. Okay, and they didn't have to go with the foundation bolts. So, I'm like, okay, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna might as well check this over here. I've got some right here in my doorway. I don't even know why they put those, but they did. They were thinking they were going to frame out this area for some reason, but that's your access. You have to have access everywhere underneath your house. You can't just put plywood all the way across. They had shear wall over there, and then they stopped it, and then there's a shear wall on this wall, not on this side, but the other side. And so that was okay. And that's what you have to do. You have to gain access. You can't have any place underneath your house that is inaccessible. I think I checked that one. Yeah, I did that one before. Okay. Hey, not hard. Not hard at all. I've got this area done. It's something I've been meaning to do. We've been in this house for about 1.5 years now. And I thought one of these days I'm going to get down there, and this just happens to be the day for it, apparently. Oh. I'm trying to squeeze through here without knocking you around on the tripod. I did these first two. I did those. See? Loose as a goose. Boy, way loose. Boy, that one's tricky. Okay. It's got a angle piece on here. That one was kind of tough. There. Okay. So that didn't take me very long. Is it something that really you need to do? Well, you never know. And because it's easy access for me, I'm doing it. And I'm actually quite surprised that they were as loose as they were, because they're not supposed to get loose. If yours are loose, and if you have the time to tighten them up, do it. Ooh, I'm glad that's all done. I got everything tight. I crawled down through on the other side, and there was like 4 or 5 more over there that I tightened up too. And all of them were loose, of course. They were all loose. And man, I'm glad that's over with. If you want to see me do other things down here, stick around and keep watching my videos. I got something else I can do in this area and in all the areas where I can access. And I'll show you on my next video.